that okay? If you can record your class?
Yeah.
My kids, they always keep asking me, Dad, how is your time? How is your life in China? Send us news. Tell me how is it going? How is your classes? I told them, well, I'm gonna record something and then I'm gonna send it to you, so they can see me here in China. Okay? This is why I'm recording. So they always keep me asking, well, Dad, I want to go to China. How is it like in China? How is it like there? I say, okay, I'll send you something. Just wait a moment. Just wait a little bit. So yesterday I recorded myself eating the canteen, so I make some friends, and I have that on camera as well. And then today I'm going to record the class. So I'll just do a few recordings so I can send it to them and share how is it my life going in China. Alright? Alright, so let's do the attendance here. Okay, Yarboru. Yarbro. Sorry, Yarbro. Good? Alright. Jerome. 11. Aaron. Bernardo. Jonathan. Daisy. Rachel. Gina. Eric. Bourbon. Weird. Low. Jerry. Down here. Jerry, down here. Yeah, I put Jerry here. Jerry. No Jerry. Okay, no Jerry. Who is Jerry? Do you know him? You can see his Chinese name here. I don't even know what it is. Jerry is you're Jerry. Okay, so why don't you know your own name? You forgot it? You're Jerry. You want to change it? You want to keep Jerry? I'm Jerry. Okay, let's keep it, and then if you want to change it, tell me, right? Let's keep it, and then later if you want to change it, tell me. Okay, everybody's here, good? So everybody's here. Okay, I'm going to write on this blackboard my own name, okay, my full name, okay? So my name is Marcelo Gonçalves Gabriel. Okay? This is my full name. So this is my first name, this is my middle name, and this is my last name. Okay? My first. So the last name is also known as my family name. Okay? This is family name as well. Alright. So here I want to introduce something. For example, here we have write your first name, middle name, and last name in your book. I want you to write down your full name, and then we're going to discuss it. So I put it here my family name, Gamero. Okay, this is my family name. This is how we call me, Teacher Gamero. So this is kind of a respect for people who are older than you. They call, oh, you're Mr. and then call your last name. It's very normal in my country to do this. So, for example, if I have to tell you there, right? First name, middle name, and last name. So which one is my first name? Here, right? Which one is my first name? Marcelo, yes. Which one is my middle name? Gonçalves. Which one is my last name? Ramiro. Okay. So how many names do you have?
Just one.
Just one?
Yes. Yeah.
You don't have a family name?
No, just one.
Oh, okay. China may be different, but this is works like in most Western countries. United States is the same. Let me tell you something else. If I marry someone, let's say, if I marry a girl, she's going to adopt my family name. If I marry a girl, she's going to adopt my family name. So let me tell you about my ex-wife, okay? My wife was called Juliana Jurema Algarve. This is her name, okay? First name. Oh, actually, this is the first name, right? Juliana Jurema is the first name, and then she has only two names, okay? Juliana Jurema, middle name here, or last name, last name. She only had a first name and last name. But when she married me, she adopted Gameiro. She was called Juliana Jurema Algarve Gameiro. When she marries me, before she marries me, her name was Juliana Jurema Algarve. When she marries me, she adopts my name, and then she becomes Juliana Jurema Algarve Gameiro. In 2014, she divorced me. Remember from last class? I told you she divorced me, right? Now she is not using the name anymore because she divorced me. Now she's becoming back to Juliana Jurema Algarve because she divorced me. So this is how it works in the Western country. So when you marry someone, the girls adopt the family name of the man. But here China is not like that. Okay, so I want to now, you guys, for example, you're going to be working pairs, my friends, right? So perhaps we're going to sit together, two people, pairs, right? Can you form pairs? I want you to practice, right? For example, what is your name? And then you're going to answer, well, my name is this. I want you to practice like this, right? This is an example here. What is your name? For example, what is your name?
My name is Eric.
Nice to meet you, Eric. My name is Marcelo, or my name is Gameiro. Okay? Thank you. Sit down. Hello. What is your name?
My name is Mark.
Hello, Warren. My name is Marcelo. How are you?
I'm back.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. What is your name?
My name is Lo. I'm just one name.
Okay, my name is Marcelo Gameiro. Nice to meet you. Okay, I want you to do the same with your partners. I cannot do with everyone of you. Can you have a partner and practice a little bit? Okay, go ahead. So maybe you want to sit with him. Right, sit in two. Yes, sit in two, maybe three, right? But best would be two. Pairs. One and one. Yeah, maybe you want to
What's your name?
Okay, let me. Okay, keep doing. Hello. What is your name? Hello. My name is Marcelo. Nice to meet you. Okay. Hello. What is your name? Oh, baby. Nice to meet you, baby. My name is Marcelo. Nice to meet you. I can say that, and I say nice to meet you too. Okay. All right. Thank you. So, what is your name? Hello, Tina. My name is Marcelo. How are you? Okay, me too. Okay, bye-bye. So it's very simple, right? But let me tell you something. I'm walking around this campus a lot. And I meet people a lot, so I stop them. How are you? Do you speak English? And most people don't know how to do this. It's very simple. It's very basic, right?
Right.
So this is why I want you to practice. Don't be the person who doesn't know you need to tell your name, right? And also now you know that how it works in Western countries, right? We usually have at least two names: the first name and the last name. Last name is always the family name. All right. For example, what is the first name of this person here? This is the full name, Dana Grace Smith. What is her first name? Said? Yes, what is her first name? No, her first name. What is her first name? Dana Grace Smith. What is her first name? Dana, yes. What is her last name?
Great.
No, Grace. Last name is, yes, Smith. What is the middle name? Grace. Okay, yes, you got it. Alright. Okay, now I'm gonna play a file and you're gonna follow up this story in your books, right? You have those pictures in your book. So let's follow this, let's see if I can play it.
Are you? Page 2. Conversation. A. Listen. What is Steve's last name? What's Emma's middle name?
Hi, how's it going?
Fine, thanks. How are things?
Pretty good. My name is Steve Hill. What's your name?
I'm Emma. Emma Laurie Shaw.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Well, it's time for class. See you later.
Take it easy.
Page 3. Listening. A and B. 1.
Hi, Antonio.
Hey, Celia.
Alright, so did you, okay. What is Steve's last name?
Sean.
No, it's not Sean. Sean's her. Her is Steve. Steve is the man. Is the man. What is okay? What is his full name? Steve Hill. Okay. What is the first name? Steve. What is the last name? Hill. Okay. So what is the Steve last name here? Is Hill. What is Emma middle name?
Laurie.
Okay, Emma Laurie Shaw. Okay, Laurie is the middle name. So Emma is the first. Laurie, middle, Shaw, last name. For example, in the case of Steve, he only have two names. So it's common. Not all the time people have 3 names. Sometimes they even have more, 4 names, like my wife. My wife had Juliana Malgard. When she married me, plus Gabriel, she had 4 names when she was married to me, right? Now, for example, you can, for example, here, hi, how is it going? You don't need to say how is it going. You can say, how are you? Right? You can substitute this blue part here for how are you. It's the same. Okay? For example, you can substitute, instead of saying fine, thanks, you can say, I am fine, thank you. It's a little different, but it's the same. Okay? For example, here, see you later. Maybe instead of see you later, you can say just bye. See you later, bye is the same meaning, but it's a different way of saying it. Here, take it easy. You always, instead of saying take it easy, you can say have a nice day. It's also a way of saying goodbye, right? Take it easy or have a nice day, and then you go away. So I want you to practice with your partner. First, I want you to practice this way, and then you can substitute the blue part for this. Blue part, green part, you can say one or the other. Can you practice with your partner? I just give you 2 minutes to do it. Go ahead and practice. So let me give you a demonstration, okay? So, okay, I am Steve here, okay? And you're going to be Sarah, okay? So, how is it going? Okay, pretty good. My name is Stevie Hill. What's your name? Okay, nice to meet you. I have to go to class. See you. Okay, very good. Now you can say the same, but substitute. Instead of saying how is it going, I can say how are you? How are you? Instead of saying yes, I'm fine, thank you. Now I'm Steve, right? Pretty good. My name is Steve Hill. What's your name? I am Emma. I am Alicia. I am Emma Alicia. Okay, nice to meet you. Now instead of saying I see you later, say bye. Okay, so I want you to practice your partner, just like this. Okay, go ahead and practice. You can do it with your, you can do it with right? Okay, let's make it real, okay? So instead of using their name, you're going to use your own name. I'm going to use my own name, okay? So I'm going to, so since we have a few students in this class, and I like the others class have 50, right? So I'm going to do one time whichever we're going to do, okay? So, hello, my name, for example, I'm going to do, but I'm not going to be reading. Hello, how's it going? My name is Marcelo Camelo. What's your name? Karen. Nice to meet you. I need to go to catch my classes. Bye-bye. Alright. Okay, see? I am not even reading, right? So let's do it here. Hello, how is it going? What is your name?
My name is Steven.
Steven, my name is Marcelo Gamero. How are you? I need to go teach a class right now. Okay, bye-bye. See, you can use your own name, right? You're not Steven, right? Tell me your own name, right? We're not reading this one. We're just using it as an example. You can tell me your own name, okay? Hello, how are you? First, I didn't ask your name, right? I asked you, how are you, right? So, hello, how are you? My name is Marcel. What is your name? Eric, nice to meet you. Eric, I'm late for teaching a class. I need to go. Okay, bye-bye. See, that's easy, right? I'm not reading. I'm just using this as an example, right? You can tell me your own answers. Okay. Hello, how are you? Okay, so what is your name?
My name is Ward.
Word, my name is Camilo. Okay, you know it. Okay, now I need to go because I have to teach a class.
See you next time.
Okay, see you later. Bye-bye. See, easy, right? How's it going?
All fine.
Okay, what is your name?
All for my name. How can you name?
I don't know your name. I need to see the list. But anyway, nice to meet you.
See you later.
For example, there is always an excuse to leave, right? If you say, for example, see you later out of nothing. Okay, pay attention to this. This is important, right? If you say see you later out of nothing, it's rude. For example, I didn't say, well, see you later. I said, well, I need to go to class. I'm giving you the excuse for leaving. This is more polite. It's more educated. For example, I'm talking to you, hey, how are you? I need to, and then I say bye. Well, out of nothing is not nice. For example, what you did here is not nice because you interrupt the conversation. But before interrupting, if you want to be nice, you give me a excuse. Oh, I need to catch a bus. Oh, okay, bye, see you later. Or maybe I'm going to have a lunch. Oh, okay, bye, see you later. You need to give an excuse. For example, they're giving an excuse, right? So, well, it's time for class. And then she said, well, see you later. Right? She's giving an excuse. Just so you can understand. That's okay. I'm just learning, okay? Alright. So, how is it going? What's your name?
My name is
Bernardo, my name is Marcelo Gameiro. Nice to
meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I need to go and teach a class right now.
Hello, next day.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See, I gave you an excuse to go, right? Alright, the next one. Hello, how's it going? My name is Marcelo Gameiro. What is your name?
Where do you live, John?
Nice to meet you, John.
Nice to meet you.
I need to go and teach a class right now. I need to go. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, what's your name? Oh, sorry. Hello, how are you? Oh, very nice. What is your name?
My name is Jacob.
Yabo, my name is Gameiro. Actually, Marcelo Gameiro. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. I need to go and teach a class. I need to go. Okay, bye-bye. See, it's not difficult, right? Sometimes I say, for example, sometimes I say, well, I need to teach a class, I need to go, or I don't say I need to go. But you can use the variation of the conversation. Okay, let's go. Hello? Oh, okay. Nice to meet you then. My name is Marcelo Gameiro. So what are you going to do? What are you going to? No. What are you up to? I'm changing a little bit, okay? You can say, well, I'm going to watch a class. Okay, goodbye. See, for example, right now, it's not me saying that I need to teach a class. It's her saying, well, I need to watch a class. And she needs to go and I say goodbye. So we can have different variations, okay? Okay, hello, how are you? I'm doing fine as well, so what is your name? Rachel, nice to meet you. My name is Marcelo. So what are you going to do now? Okay, see you later, bye-bye. See, now it's you that's giving me an excuse to go away, not me. It can work both ways. You saying I need to go, or me saying I need to go, okay? How are you? What is your name? Hello, Gina. My name is Marcelo. Nice. Yeah, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. So what are you up to today? Okay, see you later. Bye-bye. Alright. So how is it going? Okay, I'm not going to interrupt you. So bye-bye. So when I start talking to this guy, he's not inviting. He does not want to talk to me. He just said, oh, I'm busy, I'm watching class. So, right? So I understand, oh, he does not want to talk. If you want to talk, you say, well, my name is Tina, nice to meet you. So it's inviting. But he said, I'm watching a class. You're interrupting me, right? I'm watching a class. This is why I said goodbye. I stopped talking. See the difference? Right? Alright. So, how are you? What is your name? My name is Marcelo. Nice to meet you too. So, what are you going to do today? Okay, I'll let you watch your class. Bye bye. Alright. How are you? Sorry, say how are you? Okay, my name is Marcelo. What is your name? Nice to meet you, Gerald. What are you going to do today? Okay, I will let you watch your class. Bye bye. Okay, last two. How are you? What is your name? Jared. My name is Marcelo. Nice. Nice to meet you. No, you say nice to meet you. And I say nice to meet you too. So what are you going to do today? You can say anything. I'm going to watch class, I'm going to play golf, I'm going to go for lunch. Okay, I'll let you watch your class. Bye-bye. How's it going? How are you? My name is Marcel. What is your name? Nice to meet you, Chun Chen. Nice to meet you too. I have to go and teach a class. Okay, bye-bye. See, it's not difficult, right? The conversation varies a lot. And some of you change a little bit, and I change accordingly, right? This is a conversation. It's not a, this is only a reference. You can use it as a script, but you can say what you wanted to say, right? Alright. I wanted to point out here in the third frame, right? The third picture. It's kind of it's a blur. You cannot see it too much, but these guys are shaking hands. In my country, this is very common. This is when I meet someone, I shake hands. So, for example, here in China, I've stopped doing this because we don't do this here, right? But if I was in my country, I see my friend, oh, hello, how are you? I go like this, right? This is a better handshake, right? So, it's very common, right? But here in China, we don't do this. So, let me point out, Steve and Emma are shaking hands in the third frame. How people introduce themselves varies between cultures, and then in many Western cultures, shaking hands is very common. When first meeting someone, right? Very common when first meeting someone. Sometimes shaking hands when you see someone again after a period of time. But shaking hands is more formal and not often done between close friends. For example, you're living with your roommates. Maybe you're very close friends. You see each other every day. You don't shake hands every day. But for example, maybe a friend that you only see once in a week or maybe once in a month, you do this. But if you're living with the person together every day, you don't keep shaking hands all the time. You understand? For example, I don't shake hands with my kids. I don't shake hands with my dad. I don't do this. But if I go to class, I see the students, I can shake hands because I don't see you every day. I see you last Friday, maybe you are my friend, and then I see you again next week, so I shake hands with you. Alright? So let me ask you, are Steve and Emma good friends? No. Why not? What makes you say that they're not good friends? Yes, they're meeting for the first time. They did not even know each other's name. So they're kind of, well, how are you? What is your name? If I'm your friend, I know your name, right? So yes, they are not good friends. They're just meeting each other, right? So no, they are not. They are meeting for the first time. They're not good friends. But this is a good start, right? All right. Now here we have another variation of the conversation that I was just doing with you, right? Now I want you to practice a little bit with your partner. you can practice the conversation 1, conversation 2, conversation 3, and conversation 4. I want you to practice with your partner. For example, you can say here, you can answer good or I'm fine. They're the same, right? Thank you. This is the short one, like one of you said, right? So I am alright. You, not bad. Or you can say I'm fine. Thank you. I want you to practice. You can say one or the other, right? Go ahead and practice with your partner. You're not doing it. You understand what you need to do? Let me demonstrate, right? So a volunteer who wants to practice with me. Anyone? Volunteer? Me. Who? Okay. So which one do you want to practice? Which number? Huh? Number 1? Okay. So I will be the first, I will be Yuko, okay? Hi, Mom. Second one. Fine, thanks. Okay, oh, my train is here. See? Very easy. For example, the excuse to stop the conversation is the train arriving. So because of the train, I need to go, so he said bye. Okay, good night. So we're already finishing the conversation because I need to catch a train. Alright, let's do the number 2. I am Miss Anders, okay? Hello, Miss Kim.
Oh, how's everything?
Everything is great, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
See, very easy. Let's do number 3. Hi Andy, how are things? Not bad. I could have said I'm fine, thank you, but I chose to say not bad. And then the last one. Goodbye, Professor. You said you said it first.
Goodbye, Professor.
Okay, goodbye. For example, this is the name of a girl, right? So we are not girl, right? So these okay, you can maybe even use your name. I wanted to see you training the conversation, right? Because one day when somebody's approach you, you know how to do it because you have training in my class. Can you train? Can you do this? 1, 2, 3, and 4 with your partner? Go ahead. Train your partner. Do you think it's easy or difficult? Easy, very easy. Okay. You want to practice more, or should I go on? Go on, right? All right. Okay. Notice that the differences ways of getting notice the different ways we greet people and say goodbye. So there's a lot of ways that you can greet people, like morning, good afternoon, good evening, right? Or hello, hi, hey, how are you? So many different ways that you can do that. Like here, right? How are you? How is everything? How are you doing? How's it going? How are things? Right? You can say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So right now would be what? Good morning, right? We are in the morning. I can say hello. I can say hi, right? This is the greeting. This is the start of the conversation. So how can you respond to the conversation? You can respond by saying, I'm fine, thank you. Everything is great. The second one here. Or maybe, fine, thanks. I am alright. Or maybe you're not good or not so well. And ways of saying goodbye. Goodbye. Have a nice day. Good night. See you. Take care. Right? Now I want you to practice using those variations. For example, I will choose one. Hello. You choose one of the respondents. For example, I choose hello and not, for example, I just said hello. I didn't say anything. You're responding. You choose here. And then I choose here. Okay? So I'm going to say hello. Choose one. Okay, see you. Right? This is a very short way, but it's kind of like it, right? So let's start here. Hey, how are things?
Fine, thanks.
Okay, take care. See, very short, and just see you walking, for example, walking the campus. I see you, hello. And you say, fine, thanks, everything is great. You just answer anything like that, right? I'm fine. Okay? And then I say, see you, just passing by you, right? So, for example, I'm passing the campus, right? I'm just going to my class. Hey, hello, how are you? Okay, see you later. See, I'm just passing by you. Very short conversation, right? Can you practice? Can you practice this one with your partner? So one of you say this, the other one answer, and then you finish. Can you practice with your partner? So here's an example. Good morning. Hi, Maria. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. This is a very short conversation. Practice a little bit more using this language poster. You don't have in your poster though, right? Yes, the same. This say this, the other partner say, and then finish it. Okay, practice a little bit more. Yes, practice this part here. This part, practice. You say this, and he answered this, and you say this one. And then you can convert. Alright, let me ask you, you're not practicing, right? So, what does it mean? Let me put it this way. Let me show you. What are the elements of an informal conversation? How do you know that conversation is formal or not or informal? What is formal and what is informal? For example, when you're talking to your friend, you're very informal. Hey, how's it going? But when you're talking to maybe a company director, or maybe your school principal, or maybe a teacher, you don't say, hey, how's it going? You say this to your friend. You'll be more polite. You say, hello, how are you? Or you be more formal. You say, Mr. Gamero. You don't say, hey, like this. You say, hello, Mr. Gamero. This show more respect. Okay? So now I'm gonna play this file for you, and you're gonna rate. For example, we're gonna hear 4 conversations. Number 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you're gonna tell me, this first one is formal or informal. Okay? Okay, pay attention to those 4 conversations. Number 3.
Page 3. Listening. A and B. 1.
Hi, Antonio.
Hey, Celia.
How's it going?
Great.
Are you going to class?
Yeah.
See you later.
Do you think this one is formal or informal? Okay, you said formal here, right? So, okay, let's put that here. Do you guys agree with him or disagree? Do you think it's formal or informal? Everyone thinks it's formal? Okay, leave it formal. We're gonna see it later. Okay, let's hear the second one.
2.
Hello, Mr. Brown.
Hello, Miss Lee.
How are you this evening?
Very well, thank you. How about you?
Just fine.
Oh, there's my boss.
Good night.
All right. How do you think about the second conversation? Huh? Okay, too formal.
Three.
Hey, Tony. How are you doing?
Not bad. You?
I'm okay.
How are classes?
They're all right. I have to go.
Bye.
Okay, number 3. What do you think?
Informal.
Okay, number 3. Informal.
4.
Hello, Todd.
Good morning, Mrs. Jones. How are you today?
Great, thank you.
Is that your car?
Yes, it is.
It's really nice.
Thank you.
Well, I'm off to work. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
What do you think about the last one? Huh?
Informal.
Informal, okay. So let's see how many you got it right. Okay. So the first one you got it wrong. It's informal. You said formal. The second one is formal. The third one informal, and the last one is formal. So you got 2 wrong. Okay. This one is wrong, and this one is wrong. But now let's listen again. For example, these are the elements of informality, right? So when you see, for example, hey, great, yeah, hey, not bad, you. It's informal. Because if it is formal, instead of saying you, I'll say Mr. Gamero, not you. Right? Because it's more formal, I use the proper name. But if it's your friend, you don't bother saying their name. You say, hey, you. Right? It's informal. So let's listen again and try to identify those elements in the conversation, okay?
Lesson 2. Nice to meet you. Page 4. Conversation. A. Listen. Where does Jessie live? How old is Tizzy?
Hey,
Page 3. Listening. A and B. 1.
hi, Antonio.
Hey, Celia.
How's it going?
Great.
Are you going to class?
Yeah.
See you later.
2.
Okay, what are the elements of how can you say this first the first talk is informal? How can you say it? What did you hear? Then you can say that the first one is informal. What elements did they use here? Let's listen again, okay?
Hi, Antonio.
Hey, Celia.
How's it going?
Great.
Are you going to class?
Yeah.
Did you hear? Yeah. So yeah is an element of informal conversation. Yeah, right? Very informal. Okay? So for example, great, yeah, hey, not bad, you. It's elements of informality. So this conversation is informal. Because you don't say, yeah, right? For example, I'm asking a question. What is the, do you agree with me? And then instead of saying, yeah, you say yes. Yes is polite. But when you say yeah, it's very informal. Okay? So this is what makes the first one informal. Okay, let's listen to the second one and try to identify some of those elements here.
See you later.
2.
Hello, Mr. Brown.
Hello, Miss Lee.
How are you this evening?
Very well, thank you. How about you?
Just fine.
Oh, there's my bus.
Good night.
So the second one doesn't have those great, yeah, not bad, right? They say the full sentence properly, right? Good night, not see you, right? So the second one is formal, right? Or you get it wrong there. Oh, sorry. You get it right here, formal. The first one you got it wrong, sorry. So the first one is informal. The second one is formal. Now listen to the third one. The third one is informal. So the third one must have some of those elements here. Let's pay attention to see which is the elements.
3.
Hey, Tony.
See? Hey. Hey. So you know already this is an informal, right?
How are you doing?
Not bad. You?
Second element, not bad, right? Hey, not bad. So 2 elements are already informal.
I'm okay.
How are classes?
They're all right. I have to go.
Bye.
So the third conversation is informal. You saw yeah, you saw not bad, right? Those elements are informal. And the last one?
4.
Hello, Todd.
Good morning, Mrs. Jones. How are you today?
Great, thank you.
Is that your car?
Yes, it is.
It's really nice.
Thank you.
Well, I'm off to work. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Lesson 2.
So the last one is also formal. So you don't see those elements. Hey, great, yeah, hey, not bad. You don't see those in the last conversation. So instead of seeing those elements, you see elements of proper form, like a Mrs. Jones, like a Mr. Galeiro, or using the title of the person. Like, for example, you're talking to the principal of the school, right? Hello, Mr. This, her name, Mr. Mao, right? So you don't say you. You don't say hey, right? This is informal. Do you have any questions? All right. Alright, so let's alright, perhaps you saw okay. I wanted you to do like this. This is an exercise B, right? In your book. So you're gonna write down what the person said to finish the conversation. Okay? For example, what they use to finish the conversation. What is the excuse? For example, when I was talking to you, I used the excuse that I need to go and teach a class. So, hello. My name is Marcelo. Nice to meet you, Ed. I need to go and teach a class right now. Yeah, take it easy. Bye. Say it. Say it. Take it easy. Okay, bye-bye. So I'm using that I need to go and teach a class as an excuse to finish our conversation. So those 4 talks, they use an excuse, right? So let's listen again, and I want you to write down, right, their excuse to finish the conversation. Every time they use a different one, okay? So let's do it. So let's listen again.
Page 3. Listening. A and B. 1.
Hi, Antonio.
Hey, Celia.
How's it going?
Great.
Are you going to class?
Yeah.
See you later.
So what's the excuse? What? No, see you later, I'm saying goodbye. But what's the excuse for finishing the conversation? They need to do what? Going to where? Yes, they need to go to class. This is the excuse. I need to, for example, I said to you, I need to teach a class. They need to watch a class in this case, right? You need to go and take a class. This is the excuse to finish the conversation. Okay, let's see the second one.
Two.
Hello, Mr. Brown.
Hello, Miss Lee.
How are you this evening?
Very well, thank you. How about you?
Just fine.
Oh, there's my bus.
Good night.
Okay, what's the excuse in the second one? Huh? Yes, my bus. Okay, say it again, bus. Bus, yes. For example, it's not, if you say bus, I would not understand you. But now I know what you're saying. Sometimes when I'm talking to a student, they have this kind of mispronunciation. It makes it hard to understand. This is why you need to practice. For example, I have one day I was talking to a student. I think I told you last class, right? He's saying buck. I didn't know what buck is. And then he picked up, oh, this is buck. Oh, it's not buck, it's book. Right? So, this is why you need to listen more, pay attention, and repeat. Because when you say something, people need to understand. So in this case, the excuse was he needs to take a bus. And his bus is arriving, so he needs to go. And then she said, okay, goodbye, good night, whatever. All right, let's see the third one.
3.
Hey, Tony. How are you doing?
Not bad. You?
I'm okay.
How are classes?
They're all right. I have to go.
Bye.
Okay, what's the excuse? What's the excuse? Well, they're talking about the class, but she gave no excuse. She just said, I have to go. She did not say why. So I'm talking to you about something, and then I said, I have to go. I'm not giving you the reason. So no reason. I just said, I have to go. You don't know why I have to go. Do you understand? So I say, I have to go, but I didn't say why. I just said, I need to go. And that's maybe enough. You don't maybe have to tell everyone why you need to go, right? So just say, I need to go. There's no excuse in this case. There's no reason. He only said, I need to go. And the last one?
4.
Hello, Todd.
Good morning, Mrs. Jones. How are you today?
Great, thank you.
Is that your car?
Yes, it is.
It's really nice.
Thank you.
Well, I'm off to work. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay, what's the excuse now? Work. Yes, I am off to work, so I'm going to work, so I need to go, right? So the excuse that the guy needs to go to work. And this is the ending of the conversation. So, for example, it's more polite when you finish, like I'm giving you the reason I need to work. This is why I need to go. It's more polite. So the third one, they have no reason, right? Maybe it's not too much polite. Because they would just say, like I'm interrupting, bye, not giving the reason. Alright, so here's the excuses, right? The bus, I have to go, I am off to work. So here the green one, there's no excuse, I just need to go, right? Alright, let's see the last part of the class. Do you feel you can go around and greeting people without a problem now? Do you feel like you can do this? Can you do it? For example, this is an example, right? If I saw you in the university campus, can you do this very easily now? For example, hey, how's it going?
Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. My name is, if I don't know your name, right? Usually, I don't memorize all the students' names. I have 400, right? It's very hard for me. I'm very bad with names. So probably if I see you tomorrow or Sunday in the campus, I may recognize you and say hi to me, but I don't remember everybody's name. So I'm very bad at this. So perhaps you can say, well, how's it going? What can you say to me? Huh? Pretty good. Okay, I'm going to have lunch. Okay. For example, if he said, well, I'm going to have lunch too, maybe we can eat together, right? This is something that you can say. I'm doing this all the time here. So I go to the canteen, well, are you going to have lunch? Sometimes I want to meet the students, before lunchtime. I say, well, what are you going to? And they say, I'm going to lunch. And then I say, I'm going to lunch too. Can we eat together? I invite them. And some of them, they say yes, and then we eat together, right? So this is all opportunities to make friends, to talk a little bit, to improve your conversation, right? So Marco, take care. Maybe instead of finish the conversation, you can keep going on. Well, I'm going off to lunch. You're too, so let's eat together, right? It could be something like this. All right. So this is the end of the. Okay, let's have a break. Break, right? 10 minutes break. Let's take a picture together here, right? So everybody see the picture? All right. Are you guys going to do something for Halloween? I use this tie in two situations. Do you know this guy here? Do you know who this is? Huh? No. This is the death. Right? So I only use this tie in the Halloween season, like Sunday is Halloween, right? Or on a test day. And I always ask him, for example, yesterday or the other day, I was asking my student, are you going to do something? Are you going to have maybe a Halloween party or something like that? When I was in Juju and Jujian, they have English corner there. And they planned a party. So students wear a costume, like a spooky, right? And then we went together, eat some candies, and I don't know. Yes?
I want to give you a present.
Oh, what is that? Oh, candy. Huh?
Happy birthday in China.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, for example, in Halloween, kids go to home and home and asking trick or treat. Right? I mean, trick or trick. Sorry. Trick or. I was changing it. So they say that trick or. Trick or treat? I don't know. I forgot. But for example, it means, right, for example, they go there for somebody to scare them or somebody to give them a treat. No, treat. Treat or treat? Treat is I'm going to scare you. And then trick or treat. Treat is the candy. Treat is the candy. For example, I go there and trick or treat. So the guy's going to choose to scare them or to give them a candy. right? Usually they give a candy, but then they don't know, right? So this kind of this is the whole theme of the story. But thank you. Let's see. I was really asking a website. No, I'm just sharing. I just want to learn. Thank you. Very nice. Alright, I want you to take your time and read this letter. Right? This is not in your book. So this is, for example, maybe you just applied to be accepted in the university in the United States. And this is they are writing you back a letter, right? So the University of America, where every student is special. Ms. Renee Maria Smith, 255 Larry Lane, St. Petersburg, Florida, April 29, 2013. So dear Ms. Smith, congratulations. It's my pleasure to tell you that you have been accepted to the University of America. To keep your place in the University of America's class, entering August 2013 and graduating in May 2017, please fill in the form and send it to us. Again, let me say congratulations. I wish you the best in your studies at the University of America. Sincerely, Mr. Andrea Fiore, Directors of Admission. So the university is telling this student that, well, I accept you, right? So now I want you to complete this sentence. What is her first name? Her first name is what? From this letter. We have been talking about names, right? First, full name, whatever. So what is her first name? Huh? Read. What is her first name? What? Sorry, I didn't hear it. Huh? Andrea is writing the letter, right? So they are addressing someone. Who is this person? They are addressing who? Miss Smith, right? So they're writing a letter to Miss Smith, but what is her full name? Miss Smith is only the last name, right? For example, if they're writing to me, they will be saying, Dear Mr. Gamero. But this is not my full name, this is my last name. This is the case, Miss Smith. But what is her full name? Her full name is? What is it? Here, what is her full name? Yes, Renee Maria Smith. This is her full name. But the question is, what is her first name? Yes, Renee. Renee is her first name. Okay. What is her middle name? Maria. What is her last name? Smith. So this is a very formal letter, right? Because they're addressing her as using the title, Miss, Dear Miss Smith, last name. This is a very formal letter. So this is a, oh, I was going to ask, right? This is a very formal letter because you can see here, right? The title, this, and then the last name, Mrs. Smith. And they're not using, hey, you, you're being accepted. No, they're not saying, hey, you, right? They're saying Miss Smith. It's a very formal letter. So what is the last name of the directors of the mission? Last name of the directors of the mission. What is the last name of this guy? Anyone? Yes, Fiore. Mr. Andrea Fiore, he only has two names, and the last name is Fiore. And he's the director of the missions. So the name of the director of the mission is Fiore. Alright. Now this is your homework, okay? The part 2 here. Write a short formal letter. So when I say formal letter, you cannot say, hey you, right? You say, Mr. Fiore. Dear Mr. Fiore. So tell him that you are happy. You can go to his university. So you're going to write him back a letter saying, well, I accepted. Because this letter here is telling you that you have been accepted. But now you need to write it back. Say, well, I accept the offer or I reject the offer. So you're going to write a letter to Mr. Fiore saying that you accept the offer. That you're going to go there to be the student of University of America. This is your homework. Okay? So remember, homework is always like this. Paper A4. Class number, so your class is IELTS 4, university number, right? You have a number, English name, Chinese name, and then you write a letter. Is that okay?
Okay.
Yeah, let me take a picture. I'll send you the file. Let's see. Okay, I just sent you the file in the WeChat, a PDF. So you have all this in the PDF, okay? So you can see the letter here from the PDF, right? This is the letter. You're gonna write that, say, well, I accept the offer. Something like this. Dear Mr. Fiore, thanks for giving me the offer to be a student there. I'm gladly accepted. I'll be there in the August 13th to start my study. Thank you. Something like that. So write a letter of that you are saying to him that you accepted, that you will be there to study in the University of America. This is your homework. Okay? Any questions about the homework? Alright. So now let's go and see the other part of the class. You, nice to meet you. This is Edwin. Okay, now you have this in your book, right? I want you to put, for example, how well do you know these people? And then put their names. For example, you have a. Where is it? Yes. For example, we're going to put a name of the person, for example, a classmate. Put a name of a classmate here, put a name of a teacher, put a name of a friend. Put names. Put names there, right? Classmate, a name of her classmate, a name of her teacher, a name of her friend, a name of her neighbor. Go ahead and put names on it. Real people. For example, do you have a classmate? Yes. So put a name of your classmate there. I want you to complete this form putting names. For example, you have a name of a stranger. Oh, maybe a stranger, right? I don't know. Put names on it, right? So write names. You did it already? Yes, put names on it. Put, for example, name of one of your classmates, a name of one of your colleague, a name of your boss. Fill out with names of real people. Yes, put names on here, right? So do you have a classmate? Put the name of one of your classmates and put his name here. For example, you have a teacher, you can put the name of one of your teachers. It could be me, it could be any other teacher. Right? Friend, any friend that you have, put a name here. Yes, put a name of your, for example, do you have a friend? Put a name of your friend here. A name. I want to have a name. Are you done? Very simple, easy. Right? Put a name of somebody there. For example, if I want to give you a classmate, for example, I remember one of my classmates called João. I put a João, classmate. I have a teacher who was, her name was Maria. I have a friend, one of my friends called David. I have a neighbor, what's the name of my neighbor? For example, I have here in China, I live in an apartment. And my neighbor is another foreign teacher. His name is Marcelo, the same name as me. So my neighbor, Marcelo. A relative, Manuel. Manuel is my grandpa, it's my relative. Colleague, Alice. Alice is my co-worker. She's also a foreign teacher in China. Alice. A boss. My boss name is Cindy. So I report to Cindy. You know Cindy here from the China? From the office here? And a stranger. Well, a stranger, it could be, I don't know, it could be anyone, right? Yeah, we're not strangers anymore, right? This is my second time here with you guys. Third time. I know you from online and now I'm here for you guys. You're not strangers anymore. I want you to put a name on it. Did you done? Are you done yet? Yes? Okay, tell me the name of one of your friends. One of your friends. A name. Yes, tell me a name, one of your friends. My friend name is, huh? Okay, my friend name is Lian. Say, my friend name is Lian. Okay, good. Tell the name of your boss. Okay, no boss, maybe you don't have a boss. Tell me the name of your teacher. Okay, good, very good. Okay, tell me the name of a relative. Relative is someone from your own family. It could be your parents, it could be your cousin, it could be your uncle, aunt.
My father.
Okay, my father's name is?
My father name is Liu.
Okay, Liu Chang. Your father's name is Liu Chang. Okay, tell me a name of a neighbor. Do you know the name of your neighbor? It could be back in your home. It could be here, for example, the next room, right? Next room. Okay. My neighbor's name is? Tachaya? What is your neighbor's name? Mimi. Okay. So now that you have their names on it, I want you to, for example, tick right here. You're gonna take this, the one that you talk the most. Who you have more contact with. For example, maybe you see your neighbor once in a year. No, you don't want. And you see your classmate every day. So you take this one here. Who is the person that you see the most? That you see more often? Okay, from those people here, who is the one that you see more often? Tell me, who is the person that you see more often? Classmate, right? Because you see them every day, right? Every day you're together in the classmate. Who is the one that you see less often? Huh? Neighbor. Maybe you don't see your neighbor, right? Maybe, for example, right now you're far away from your family. Perhaps a relative. You don't see it because you're here in the university. You're not seeing them every day, right? Okay. Now I want you to practice with your classmate, right? With your peers. Name your teacher and other two people that you talk often. So this is what I want to do. My teacher's name is Mr. Gamero. And I have a friend who is Maria, and also I have a neighbor who is João. Okay, I want you to do this to your partner. Introduce your teachers and two other people. Okay? Okay, go ahead and do it with your partner. Just like here, right? My teacher's name is Mr. Gamero, and also I have my classmate is Bobby, and my friend name is Al. Do this to your partner. Yes, do to your partner. Do work in your partners. Okay, let's see how you're doing. Now, can you introduce your teacher and two friends to me? Okay. Do it like that. Okay. All right. So somebody else, maybe you. Okay. Can you introduce your teacher and two friends? Okay, thank you. All right, your turn. Can you introduce me, your teacher, and two friends? Maybe a friend and a classmate. Okay, so that's easy, right? So my teacher's name is Mr. Gamero, my classmate Bobby, and my friend's name is Alsa. All right. Now we're going to be listening to a conversation, okay, that happens in the baby dormitory room. Okay? So let's listen.
Lesson 2. Nice to meet you. Page 4. Conversation. A. Listen. Where does Jessie live? How old is Tizzy?
Hey!
Hi. Are you new to the building?
Yes. I just moved in.
Well, welcome, neighbor. My name is Alex. I live in apartment 19.
Nice to meet you. I'm in apartment 21.
Oh, I'd like you to meet Tizzy.
Hi, Tizzy. How old is she?
She's 4 months old. But don't worry, she's very quiet.
No problem. I love cats.
got the, where does Jesse live? You got the answer here in the conversation, right? Where does Jesse live? Apartments? 21, yes. So Jesse lives in the apartment 21, right here, right? So how old is Tizzy? And who is Tizzy? She's the cat. And Tizzy is the cat. And she's 4 months old here, right? 4 months old. All right. Okay. Now let's listen. We did number what? We did number 4. Right? This is number 5. Okay. Now we're gonna listen number 5. And you're going to notice some changes here, right? You're going to notice some changes here, here, and here. I want you to pay attention to the changes, and I'm going to ask you later, what is the change here? What is the change here in the second place? And what is the change here in the third place? So they're going to say something else, right? I want you to pay attention. Then I'm going to ask you what did they say instead of this one. Okay, let's play number 5.
Page 4. Conversation. C. Listen. Write the changes you hear above the bold words. Practice the new conversation.
Hey!
Hi. Are you new to the building?
Yes, I just moved in.
Well, welcome, neighbor. I'm Alex. I live in apartment 19.
Nice to meet you. I'm in apartment 21.
Oh, this is Tizzy.
Hi, Tizzy. How old is she?
She's 4 months old, but don't worry. She's very quiet.
No worries. I love cats.
Page 5.
Okay. So what do they use instead of my name is? Huh? I am. Yes, very good. Instead of saying my name is, he said I am Alex. Okay. What do they use here? Huh? Okay, this is, right? Instead of saying I would like you to meet Tizzy, this is Tizzy. So there is a variation. But okay, the last one don't answer you, right? Somebody else. What do they use here? You, no, not you. You already gave it to right here. Somebody else. What do they use it here? What did they say here? They did not say no problem. They said something else. What is it? You want to listen again? Maybe the last part?
5. It's great to meet you. 3.
It's great to meet you.
I'd like you to meet my classmate.